What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gifted Gamer 204 back at it again. And yes, you guessed right. Today, we got another banger for y'all, man. So if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button as we keep on rolling right into today's video. Now, check this out. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 4 particular topics here. I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can, being that it's 4 topics, right? But I just feel the need to, you know, bring these into one whole video, right? Instead of doing them separately. Because is just moving so fast. I want to make sure I get everything covered, as quickly as possible. And also due to the fact that I'm spending most of my time now, doing the live gameplay of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I am having a blast. Okay. It is a phenomenal game so far. Okay. Yes, you heard that right. It is incredible so far. So, please consider subscribing if you are new. And hopefully I could catch you in the next live stream of my Assassin's Creed gameplay. Okay. So, with that being said, getting that out the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the first topic of today's video, people. And here we go. Okay, this is WCCF Tech, excuse me. Okay, so we have here PlayStation solar powered controller detailed in new operation device patent. This seems like another game changer, right? Because we all know the DualSense is a game changer, right? Love this controller. Sony recently filed a patent for a new type of PlayStation controller that could solve some of the biggest issues of current wireless controllers, such as losing power right at the worst possible time. As reported by Tech4Gamer, Sony recently filed a patent called Operation Device, which outlines a PlayStation controller supporting a plurality of photovoltaic elements located on its housing and a storage area that accumulates power that would essentially charge the controller with solar energy. The drawing accompanying the patent shows a DualSense controller and where the photovoltaic elements will be placed. So this is the image here that they're referring to. Okay. So this is where it'll be placed, right? So you can see it's all over the controller. Which a solar powered PlayStation controller sounds nothing more like an interesting idea without any sort of revolutionary application. Sony is aiming to address one of the biggest issues of current wireless controllers, preventing the controller from losing power at the wrong time. With solar power, a wireless controller's battery will never get drained, which would definitely make it enticing over a traditional controller with a limited battery life. Even though it is hardly a revolutionary controller, Sony has already attempted to evolve the classic PlayStation DualShock controller with the DualSense controller, later bringing further innovation with the premium DualSense Edge controller, sporting the same adaptive triggers and haptic feedback support of the base version alongside new features such as the swappable sticks, 3 level of trigger pulls, and for the L2 and R2 triggers, and more. The DualSense Edge is the ultimate form of the PlayStation 5 controller. You can learn more about it by checking out Kai's review. Okay, and that's the article right there. So my quick thoughts on this: absolutely genius, incredible, right? Push, Sony and PlayStation always looking to push the industry forward, innovating new things. This is what I love about this company. Even as far as the game, their software, always looking ahead of the curve, right? Going to China Hero Project, going to India Hero Project, doing the MENA Hero Project, along with their first party titles, even the hardware. We get the PS5, the PS5 Pro, the DualSense, the DualShock. Now we fast forward to the DualSense and the DualSense Edge wireless, right? I mean, everywhere you look, it seems like Sony and PlayStation are just always looking to improve, in a big way at that, right? So a solar powered controller, just imagine, you know, almost never losing, um, you know, your battery life for your controller, which they said here in the article, especially in those times that you're really locked into the game, and all of a sudden you see the message pop up, you know, batteries about to run out of life, and it just it completely changes your whole mood. You're like, oh man, like where's the wire? Where's the USB C? Like, so just think about it, man. It's just making life easier. And this is what it should be about. Just make life easier. That's what they're doing with the hardware, with the PS5 Pro. They went to developers, they're making developers' life easier. Okay? What do you need that we can provide and we can improve on to make your life easier? Right? And here we are. This is just another example of that, right? So, those are just my quick thoughts on that. We're gonna keep it moving. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. Let's get some conversations going in the comment section below, man. Please, let's get it popping. Let your voices be heard. Do you agree with this? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Let me know your thoughts. All right. So let's move on to the second topic of this video here, and it is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now surpasses 2 million players in 2 days. All right. So here we are, right? The numbers keep going up for Assassin's Creed Shadows, which has now surpassed 2 million players across all platforms in 2 days. This puts us ahead of Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey in terms of player counts around release. We would assume that this number will peak over the weekend, followed by the official sales figures next week. But right now, it's looking like Shadows is a hit. Whether that'll actually be enough for Ubisoft, though, given the company's recent financial troubles, only time will tell. And this is their official Twitter account. This is what they had to post out. Tweet, 2 million players, okay? And this is just basically giving us a estimate of everything that happened, right? With Valhalla, Origins, Odyssey, everything that happened up until Shadows and things like that, okay? So my quick initial thoughts. I'm pretty sure these 2 million players are having a phenomenal time. That's what I'm gonna say to you right now. I am pretty sure these 2 million players that they counted for are having a terrific time. If you have not played this game, I put in already, I want to say about 12 to 14 hours, I want to say. And just so I could only speak on the time that I have spent playing the game. I haven't played the entire game, okay? I've only spent about 12 to 14 hours in the game. So I got a pretty, good run right now, and I'm having a blast. The combat is excellent, though. The weather elements that they implemented into this game is absolutely clutch. You understand? A major key in this game. And you gotta experience it for yourself. Because it changes the entire mood of the game. The entire mood. So, we gotta give credit to Ubisoft. And they did a phenomenal job with Assassin's Creed. So, right now, I'm having a blast. This game is fire. And I can't wait to get back in there. Hopefully, I get to do another live stream today. So, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see y'all there in the live stream. We going all the way in. We doing the whole entire series until we wrap up the campaign. All right. So, excellent news as far as that goes. Y'all let me know how y'all feel below. Do y'all have this game? Have y'all not bought it yet? If you did buy it, are you enjoying it? If you haven't bought it, why haven't you bought it yet? Right. So just let me know down below. Right. How y'all feel? We're gonna keep it moving to the next topic of this video. Okay, we're doing good on time. We're gonna move it over here, okay? Xbox is seemingly hard at work on backwards compatibility for the next Xbox consoles, okay? Here we are. Let me bring myself right? Because I'm pretty sure y'all can't see a little bit. I'll bring it right there. Okay, so moving back to this. Backwards compatibility has been a massive part of the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S eras, and we've already heard from the likes of Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer how it's going to remain a key part of the brand moving forward. However, it may need to change along the way. Xbox is obviously embarking on a new strategy now where every device is essentially considered an Xbox, with rumors of of a planned Xbox handheld alongside a new Xbox console in 2027. We're assuming one of the goals is to try to make console games playable on as many systems as possible. Windows Central talked a little bit about this on a report on Xbox and Steam integration yesterday, mentioning that the next mainline Xbox consoles are expected to make Win32 the preferred development environment. The Microsoft working hard to integrate Xbox and Windows game development more closely into the future. However, it remains to be seen how backwards compatibility will be handled as the next generation rolls around. So, a quote here, right? Where that leaves our existing library of Xbox One, Series X and S era games remains to be seen. But it seems emulation is one avenue Microsoft is exploring for backward compatibility and game preservation. Will that allow those games to run on Windows devices like the rumored 2025 Xbox handheld and the ROG Ally or any average gaming PC though? It's hard to say because there are some legal hurdles contractually about exactly what Microsoft is allowed to do with third party titles in its store. That is very key. Okay? It appears that Xbox is working hard on backwards compatibility for the next Xbox consoles as we speak. Last year, it was revealed by Xbox President Sarah Bond that a new game preservation team had been set up internally, and Windows Central's Jez Corden has advised that it focused on compatibility for future Xbox devices right now. Um, okay. This is the tweet here by Jez Corden, right? So, to wrap up here, the handheld is going to be a particularly interesting case, and we've heard from some Xbox fans how they're not massively interested in a device that can't play console games natively. Xbox Play Anywhere will fill in the gaps for the time being with over 1,000 supported titles, but we're still holding out hope for a native console support eventually. Whatever ends up happening, it's great to see Xbox remains extremely committed to backwards compatibility and game preservation going forward, and we're crossing our fingers for some exciting innovations and announcements around this topic over the coming years. And that is the article right there, people. Okay. Woo. Okay. Um, Xbox is all over the place. You understand? Um, I don't understand, how this company functions, right? There's just so many rumors. When you look at both companies, PlayStation and Xbox, are you understanding? Do you see how life is moving over at PlayStation, right? So easy going. None of this, you know, having you wonder what's going on, what are they doing up to? No, they're showing you. And this is a company that people say that they do not talk, right? Sony doesn't speak much. They don't communicate. But they're communicating through their moves. They communicate through their actions. That's how you see communications coming out of Sony. You see what they're doing. China Hero, India, Mena, PS5 Pro, all these second party PlayStation published games. You see all the developers coming out recently saying how much they love working with PlayStation. All their first party titles that have been coming out and that are about to come out, in the later coming months in this year and following up next year, 2026. You see all these things happening, right? Everything happening over at Sony. It just seems like it's just a smooth, um, you know, boat ride that's happening over there. And when we cross over to Xbox, there's so many questions that need to be answered. that nobody, you know, could give straight answers to. We don't know if they're coming out with a handheld, if they're coming out with another console, what the console is gonna be if they do, what the handheld is gonna be if they do. You know, it's just so many questions. Everything is rumored right now. Okay, it's a rumor. It could be the greatest insider. It's a rumor. No Xbox representative has yet to come out and say this is what we're doing. Yes, it's the handheld that's coming, or it's the next generation console that's coming. Like we don't have anything set in stone. Everybody's just making predictions or trying to be the prophet to guess what it is that they're doing, right? Um, and it just seems to me like a bunch of chaos and noise that does not need to be in the gaming industry right now. We should not be giving, you know, this Xbox news all this attention that I'm seeing right now on the internet. This is getting way too much attention right now when we have a bunch of games that are coming out, you know, that are like phenomenal, right? And such as Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, you know, I don't care what Xbox is doing. They need to come out and they need to prove themselves. I don't care what it is that they're doing. It needs to be good and it needs to be out of this world. They need to knock it out of the park, whatever it is that they're doing. They already said that it might not do native games. That's you already failing right there. The number one thing that should have included was playing your Xbox game natively. And it's saying already that it is not going to do that. Automatic fail. Either way you see it, it's a fail, right? So, but again, it's rumors. So, um, backwards compatibility. I don't get the big deal about this, right? Like, why is this always such a big topic when it comes with Xbox? Backwards compatibility. Like, are we really sitting here in 2025 saying, oh, I want to be able to play my game that I bought back in 2013 or 2014? Like, is that what we're actually doing here? When we have all these amazing games that are coming out? Like, are you not done with that era? I don't understand. You want people to move forward, but don't forget about us back in 2013, right? So what if that certain, you know, aspect of technology might hold back the future, console and what they're trying to do with that future console because they gotta be worrying about you back in 2013. You know, it's just things that I get it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, we gotta keep moving. There's so many great games that are coming out, you know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people still have those older consoles, so just stick with those and just keep playing those games. I guess, Well, I'm gonna just keep this right here since it is a video. Not trying to make it too long. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Talk to me, man. What's going on? What do y'all feel about this right here? Like what's going on with this? Unbelievable. So we're gonna leave this right here because we're gonna get into the last topic of this show. Okay. So, the last topic over here. And here we are. So, God of War fans gutted with free 20th anniversary goodies. Today it marks the 20th anniversary of God of War. Okay. So they give us pure crap. Let's get into it. God of War is enjoying its 20th anniversary, and while developer Santa Monica Studio already telegraphed there'd be no remasters or re-releases of the original games to celebrate, fans are still gutted with the way the makers marking the occasion. In addition to an update for God of War Ragnarok, which is available right now, you can claim a free PlayStation avatar celebrating both the Greek and Norse eras of the franchise. All you need to do is enter the following code for your corresponding region, which is these right here. Don't worry, I'm going to leave this article in the description down below so y'all could go ahead and click it and claim your free PlayStation avatar, right? So, So they say here, let's continue. Not everyone is satisfied with the offering, however. So one person says, so much waiting for the 20th anniversary of God of War, and they give us pure crap when they know very well that they had to remaster the entire Greek saga for PS5. One irate follower remarked, they have no respect for their fans who support this saga since it came out. Another added, we don't care. This was disappointing as hell for the 20th anniversary. I just can't sugarcoat it. There had previously been rumors that Sony was planning to re-release the original Greek era games on the PS5, potentially as part of its PS2 emulation efforts. But the company already communicated earlier this month that it wouldn't be releasing any titles as part of its 20th anniversary efforts. To be fair, it's like the Greek era games will still get ported to the PS5 at some point, but we don't necessarily think it is the end of the world. All good things come to those who wait. So, here it is right here. First of all, big, huge shout out to Santa Monica. You know, arguably creating one of the greatest, characters in video game history. Kratos, when you talk about Kratos, you already know what time it is. He is by far, especially in this generation, this era, top 5 of greatest characters of all time. So, for them to create this character and this universe, this world, it's incredible, man. Absolutely incredible what they have done with this franchise, especially coming from the Greek saga into the Norse and how they brought in 2018 Ragnarok. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Those games are incredible. Even Ragnarok, it's incredible, bro. So, huge shout out to Santa Monica. Well deserved. These games are worth every penny you spend on it. They bring it with the storyline, the gameplay, the visuals, the sound, the music, everything is incredible, right? So, huge shout outs to Santa Monica. Excuse me. For that, right? So, moving on to this top to these fans down here, right? This is why we say, when you see rumors, don't take it as if it's not coming from PlayStation directly or somebody from Santa Monica or something like that. It's rumors, okay? Like I just explained to you in my previous topic with Xbox, it's all rumors. Handheld, console, everything. What's included? The video I did yesterday about having Steam in its console, like everything is just rumors. So you see the rumors, and now look, you have Steam being in an Xbox. So now everybody's getting excited. Like, oh, it's gonna happen. And then the Xbox comes out and there's no Steam. Now what happens? You're disappointed. Why? Because you believe the rumors. If you're gonna read a rumor, just read the rumor. You understand? If you're gonna listen and hear what's out there, then just take it for what it is. Take it as it's a rumor. If it's not coming from an official, correspondent of that company, take it as it is. It's a rumor. So don't get all worked up. Now, fast forwarding to this, it's always been a rumor that they were gonna come out with the remaster collection of God of War, Greek saga, right? It's always been a rumor. We've never heard any official word from PlayStation or Santa Monica until recently, like they said here, that they came out with a statement saying that they would not be re-releasing any titles as part of its 20th anniversary efforts. They came out publicly and said it. And people did not listen to it, and people were still looking for the remaster collection when they just came out and told you they weren't going to do it. This is what I don't understand about, the community and the gaming space. Is ridiculous, bro, because we just got word, right? And granted, it's a different situation with Days Gone, right? They just came out saying that we're gonna get a remaster. What did everybody say when we got that announcement? Oh, why? Why? We don't need remaster. We don't need remaster. Why? The Last of Us comes out with remasters. Oh, another remaster. People calling the PlayStation the remaster station. Like, nobody seems to like remasters. Nobody. And I don't want to hear nobody say anything, right? That's just the bottom line. Every time you hear the word remaster, you hear people complain. We don't want a remaster. Who asked for it? Here comes Santa Monica and PlayStation. We're not doing a God of War remaster. How about that? Why? I was expecting a remaster collection, but you are the same people that I keep complaining about. Why is PlayStation doing everything PlayStation does? It's a problem. This is what I don't understand, and I can't stand about this community. This is it right here. This is what gets me there, because it's unbelievable. What is it that y'all want? What is it? You don't want live service. We look at the charts, the top 10 games on the charts, live service. But y'all saying y'all don't want live service. They come out with exclusive first-party titles, single player, AAA. Guess what? It's not in the top 10 in the sales because nobody bought it. Why? Maybe you didn't like the character, you didn't like the story, you didn't like the way the hair looked, you didn't like the way, the protagonist walks, something, anything. Who knows? But you want Sony to accommodate you with the single player AAA party games. What is it that y'all want? I always ask this question. What is it that you want? It's unbelievable. So, this is why I commend and I applaud Sony and PlayStation for being the company that they are. They go with what they feel is right, not with what the people are asking for or what they're saying or what they're complaining about. They go with what they feel is right. If they fail, they fail. If they succeed, they succeeded. But you gotta go. That's why you have people up in these companies, in these sitting in these higher up positions to make these decisions. You cannot run a business, just by taking complaints of the fans and doing what the fans want. That's not how you run a business. So, I applaud Sony and PlayStation for that, for doing what they feel is right and is necessary. Okay? So, if they do end up coming out sometime and saying and surprise everybody that the remaster's coming out, then we're definitely gonna be, happy about that, and hopefully we see the community supporting it, right? Because everything is a complaint, everything is negative, I didn't want that, negative, everything, right? Even with the latest Assassin's Creed Shadows, the game is phenomenal. You still see people out there trying to find something negative to say something about. And the game is phenomenal so far, but you still see some people complaining. You can never win. So Sony and PlayStation, keep going in the direction you're going in. Keep doing your thing. If somebody from Sony is listening, okay, which I'm probably sure they're not, keep doing what you're doing. You're bringing out great hardware, great software, great innovations, movie and TV adaptations, everything that y'all doing. I see it, and I applaud y'all for it, because I see the movement. I see you trying to get ahead and go forward and bring new innovations to this industry, and not just stay stuck in the past. You're trying to move forward, and you're going by what you're seeing, in those numbers that you're getting, weekly or monthly on your sheet. It's shaping your future. You're making decisions off of them, right? And rightfully so. So just keep doing your thing. Block out the noise that's out there, because there's always gonna be noise, especially coming towards Sony and PlayStation, because for some reason nobody likes PlayStation, but everybody has one, right? So with that being said, thank y'all so much. If you did stay with me this long into the video, I appreciate you very, very much. Shout outs to everybody out there. Shout outs to all the members that have been becoming an official sponsor of the show. Thank y'all of the channel, excuse me. Thank y'all so much. Hopefully, I get to do another live stream of Assassin's Creed Shadows tonight. So if I do, I hope to see all of you there. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, the gifted one here. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.